Okay, so you've spent the last few years of your life playing video games, eating junk food, and scrolling through TikTok. You've been living by your deepest addictions, letting your desires win. Maybe you've tried going to the gym or starting a business, but you haven't been able to seek to eat your oats. Habits have been holding you prisoner. You're what I like to call the thinker. You spend more time thinking about doing things than actually doing them. But by clicking on this video, you've promised yourself to change, transform yourself into a person driven by ambition and action. You've taken the first step to becoming that doer. What lawyer understands is that their old habits are ingrained in their subconscious, and no matter what they do, there's almost no way to get rid of them. So the way to fix this is to get into a period of deep work focus and discipline. This period will upset your disorganized routine and allow you to shift your focus, transforming your identity into a different person. So here's how I was able to do it with all the tips in this video. I think we should start with one of the most effective tricks, that is to get off at the same time every morning, and that time should be early. And what I mean by early is ideally before sunrise or during sunrise, but what you don't what to do is wake up when the sun has already come up, when everyone else is already awake and moving around, and you're the last one there. It's going to make you feel left behind, and it's not going to give you that head start that you normally would have if you woke up at, say, 6 or 7 in the morning right before sunrise. What I used to do during the school was I would leave the house at 6. So what I used to do was I would wake up at 4. It sounds crazy, but I would wake up at 4 to do my work. Before school, I would get up at 4 in the morning. I would take a cold shower. I will read. I will meditate. I would do like an hour of that work. I would prepare my lunch. I would make my next meal. It was crazy, and I did that for 2 years. The next thing I want you to know is that your phone is your worst enemy. It's important to not have your phone anywhere near you while you're working. It's just going to create a subconscious distraction. Sure, could have your notification on silent and not be on it. Maybe you're undisciplined, and after that you will be on TikTok for the next 3 hours without even realizing it's dangerous. So don't have your phone in your room. Be very specific with this. It can't be in the room with you. Go put in another room. For some of you, I would say delete all social media platforms, every single one of them: Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Also, I'm on YouTube and on Instagram. It right there. You guys be successful than me getting an extra view on my videos. Delete all your social media platforms. Some of you are going to have excuse saying that you use social media to post if you run a personal brand, or if you're doing any of these online business models that need social media. So what I would recommend is that on Instagram you can mute the stories and posts of people that are not aligned with your goals, and be honest with that, because I bet most of the people you follow are not helping you at all. Block your time. This is a very hard aspect to maintain, but when you're in this period of disappearing, in this period of just focusing on your work, this is going to be extremely helpful. So open your calendar on your computer or phone. Let's say it's Monday. For Tuesday, plan out you'll have aptly the task that you'll do at specific times, and I'll be honest, it's hard for me to maintain this because things always come off here and there. You want to be able to predict your goal, your dates, and know exactly what you're going to do. If you wake up at 5, set your deep work period for 6 by following the first rule. You will wake up at 5 every day, and then you will do your work at 6 in the morning every day, and your body will get used to that schedule. One thing I want to add is that you need to include breaks in your time blocks. We can work for 8 to 10 hours straight and be as productive as possible if you are running a business or if you plan to run a business. During this period of going away, what you will want to do is work for, let's say, an hour and then have a 13 minutes break following. The next tip I have is to understand the flow state and use it wisely. So what is the flow state? It is the period when you are completely focused on a single task. A great example of this is when you are watching a movie or reading a book and you get to a point where you are so focused that you forget that you are watching the movie, you forget that you are sitting on a couch or that you are looking at a page of a book. That is the flow state. Now imagine if you can get to that level of deep concentration with your work, so that you are writing a script for something or sending an email and you don't even realize that you are doing it, that you're doing it because you're so immersed. It doesn't even feel like work. The best way to optimize this is to do it early in the morning. Throw out the date. You have a certain amount of brain points left. Say you have 10 brain points a day. If you're on your phone and scrolling through Instagram first thing in the morning, there go to brain points, and let's say you don't know what to wear that day, so you go to your closet to look for an outfit. There goes another brain point, and so on through goes the day you lose focus. So the best time to get into this flow state and do deep work is right first thing in the morning. When you get into this flow state, you should also eliminate all distractions. We already talked about taking your phone out of the bedroom. You should also close your doors. I have 2 doors. I close them both and I make sure that the people in the house know that they are not to disturb me when the doors are closed. Nothing at disrespectful. Why but in a way that I'm working, and please let me stay in my flow state. Also, you should focus on one task at a time. If you're writing a email someone and you have the Gmail tab open, you don't want to have another tab next to it with a YouTube video or TikTok open, because that's the worst thing you can do. What's gonna happen is the moment your flow state is broken with one small interruption, you're going to click on the YouTube tab or the TikTok tab, and there goes everything you've built. So think very seriously about this. You want to stay in the flow state as long as you can, and you don't want any distraction to get in the way. So by keeping those breaks short, I keep my mind sharp and ensure that the flow state can last longer. So try some of this thing out and comment what you think. Share your experience, because I want this comments section to be the most productive on YouTube. Watch all write full paragraphs, help other response to comments. Do what you can. I hope you get something out of this, and we'll see you in the next video.